Stephen. I hope you're all well. Here is project 2 for art and design in terms of your working from home project work. On this slide you can see that we're going to focus on colour theory, and when we're describing artwork we describe art pieces in terms of the formal elements, and the formal elements are line, shape, colour, texture, pattern, form and tone. And today we're going to be dealing with colour theory. Now you can see there's a light bulb on this first sheet here, and there's some red writing next to it. Now this is just a bit of a reminder really about colour mixing. When you're mixing colours, so say for example you know that an orange is made by mixing red and yellow together, it's important to remember that the yellow is the colour that you start with and that you mix a small amount of the red into it to give you a light orange. The more you put the red in, the darker the orange will become. So let's move on. So you can see on this slide task 1, which is the circle in front of us, the colour wheel. So if you haven't got a compass at home, if you'd like to find something that is round about this size, that is circular, that you can draw around on an A4 piece of paper, then that would be wonderful. You then need to colour either using paint, pencil crayons, chalks or whatever you've got to hand. You need to colour in the red, blue and yellow sections. Those are the primary colours. Now what we're going to look at is how to mix the secondary colours. So let's start off with the purple first of all. The red and blue mixed together makes a purple. Now if you start with the red, which is the lighter colour of the between the red and the blue, and put a small amount of the blue into it, then you'll be able to gauge how dark a purple you get. A small amount of blue will give you a light purple. More blue will give you a dark purple. Here we are with orange. Red and yellow make orange. You'd start with the yellow first, put some small amount of the red into it, and that would give you a light orange. The more red you apply, the darker the orange would go. Here we have the blue and yellow to make the green. Which colour would you start off with first? If you said yellow, then that's correct. Put a small amount of the blue into the yellow and it will give you a light green. More blue will give you darker greens. There's 10 points available for that small activity. Let's move on to the next task. We're now going to apply the colour. So if you can see on this slide, we've got a plain circle at the top and then we've got a red ball at the bottom of the screen. Here we've placed a blue arrow. Now that blue arrow represents a torch or the light source. If you then work very darkly with your colour on the reverse of this ball and then go lighter and lighter to where the light source is, what happens is it will make it look more 3D. So work very dark on the opposite side to the light source and then gradually get it lighter and lighter to where the light source is. There's 5 points available for turning the circle into a ball. The ball doesn't have to be very big at all. You could use the top of a milk carton if you wanted to draw around. We're now on to the next task, which is hot and cold colours. You can see with the diagram on the right hand side that warm colours are described as colours that you would use that would associate with summer, the beaches, the sun and fire. Cool colours would associate us with winter, ice and water. So you can see all of these cool colours round here. There's an artist over here who has used quite a combination of different colours really in the artwork, but it's up to you to think to yourself, do you think this is more of a warm representation or a cool representation? Let's move to your final task. Here's 2 examples of A4 pieces of work where artists have used cool and warm colours to represent their work. Now what we would like you to do is come up with your own representation, and as you can see there are 15 points for this. On the next slide there are 2 images that you could copy or you could print out, or you can use your own particular design. Here are the 2 images. More points will be given to the people who have drawn something, if you like, from life. So if you want to do a portrait or you want to draw something from your bedroom, it's up to you. You can do the whole piece in cold colours, whole piece in warm colour, or you could do half and half. That's entirely up to you. We hope you enjoy the project, and when you've finished your work, if you could take photographs and send them via Teams, that would be great. If not, please feel free to attach them to an email. Take care. Bye.